You cannot do anything without God. Yeah, and then the more you get closer, I know there's a lot of struggle. It's because for me, yeah, there's a test of faith on that. Because just like, for example, the story of Jacob. The story of Jacob, for me, it's really hard. Yeah, I can't even imagine if that happened to me, if I like Jacob, that at the end of the story, he didn't condemn God. He still endured the hardship. And during the time that I was with them in that kind of situation, I can say that it doesn't make sense, because God provide everything, and God will never condemn His people, because God is love. So and then they said that they cannot continue serving the church or the God, because it's really hard and there's a lot of temptation inside the church. That's what they said. And then I said, no, you know what, when you are just committed of what you are doing, especially serving God, temptation are nothing. Yeah, if you are just purely serving God. But if your intention of serving God is like you just want to become famous, you just want to have connection, you will never prosper in that kind of mindset. So it's really hard in that kind of environment. For me, it's really toxic, because after church, we always share what we heard in the church, especially to those who didn't go to church. And what you can hear is always judgment, not judgment in your side, but judgment to those who preach the word of God. And for me, it's not right, because all of us are sinners. And if you always judge someone, you'll never be happy, and there's no love in that kind of heart and mind. You always judge others, and like sometimes I can say that I get tired. I get tired in that kind of situation, because I always heard chismis and judging others. And one time that I didn't say anything, I just give mirror to that someone, and he asked me like, what is this mirror? I just told him that before you judge others, look at yourself in the mirror. It's because like when you are in that kind of environment which is really toxic, you become one of them. And for me, you have to decide whether you get out or you will become one of them. Because even if you say that you don't want to follow your path, the thing is like every day you hear that negativity. It's really, you know, observed in your system, that even if you try so hard not to be, you know, to be one of them, it's really hard. The only thing that since during the time I was so fragile, vulnerable, that I need to get out in that kind of situation, because maybe one day I'll become a toxic to the community. I don't know if someone can relate in my stories, but it's really happened to me that they said that it's really hard to serve God and to be closer to God because there's a lot of struggles. But I don't see, I didn't see them like dealing drugs. It's just like the life that they are leading is, for me, it's really toxic. Yeah, I can say that there's no God in that kind of situation. They're not drug dealer, they're not drug addict, but it seems like, to me, where's God in the situation? Every time I try to share some stories, and I don't know if they even know my stories when I was a kid. That's why I really appreciate my mahal, because he is the first person that I shared my story since I was a kid. That the story that I remember. Yeah, all my hardship I can tell him without judgment. Yeah, it's and also I can understand that some of the parents say that if you really experience hardship, you should be motivated, or you should be challenged in that kind of experience. So why you choose the hard path? It's something like that. Like, for me, instead of advising to be a good individual, to become a good mother, or become a good to your community, like, there's always a judgment, and I don't like in that kind of community. Yeah, that judgment is the, you can hear judgment every day. It's not nice. Yeah, even if you don't have anxiety, you can have one. You can have one day. Yeah, because, like, you're not, it seems like your self-esteem is getting lower and lower and lower. Yeah. And then, especially if no one will appreciate your effort. Yeah. So that's the time that you can, your thoughts, your mind are, you can say that you're depressed, you have anxiety because of that, because of the people around you that never appreciate you. So for me, it's really important that you have a healthy environment, not just like a healthy environment, but environment who really loves God. And yeah, and also it's really hard because you will lose some friends, you will lose some relatives if you choose that path. But for me, I can say that I'd rather to lose friends that you have so many friends, which is really toxic. Yeah, and full of judgment. In conclusion, how to pass in that kind of situation. I prayed, and I'm so thankful that they are the one who let go of me, who not welcomed me anymore. They said that you're a stranger in the family. So I'm blessed. I'm really blessed. I'm thankful to God that it happens to me, because after that, I love myself. I learned how to love myself, and I learned how to depend on God only. Yeah. And always pray. Do not forget that. If someone experienced that, always pray. That's the only weapon that you can do. Do not underestimate prayers, the power of prayers, because you are nothing without God. We are nothing without God. And pray for those who persecute you. That's it.